low key. Wait.
Now, before anything, watch this video and let me know how it made you
Doja
feel.
Cat.
I'm about to give my shirt to Doja Cat because she's
Hot boys kiss boys. Never mind. No comment. Okay, first thing I gotta say is like pause. First up, pause. But like,
the iconic girl.
Period.
No, bitch, you deserve it. Literally, and if you ever want anything more, I got you, always. This is the girl right here. I love you, Zach. Thank you so much.
Happy Pride Month.
Pablo.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, what's your real name? Or is it Doja? Your name?
Ami.
Ami?
Ami.
Ami, so nice to meet you, girl.
Nice
You're
to meet
beautiful.
you,
I hope you have the best
sweetie.
night. You're literally everything in life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Period.
period.
Ami, love you, dog. Don't say thank you.
You smell great.
So, any comments? Let me guess. Oh, that was a good interaction. I didn't know Doja Cat is chill like that. That was wholesome. I really like that, right? Shut up! Wrong! You suck at judging situations. To be fair, I suck at judging too because when I first saw this, I was like, oh, this was wholesome. I really like this video. But apparently Doja was feeling so uncomfortable in that situation that she was just a second away from talking this guy in the face, or talking him in the face, especially after that kiss, because of how touchy-feely he was. Now in a deleted tweet, she posted saying, I threw that musty ass shirt away, by the way.
Yo, that was crazy. Why the hell did he take his shirt off and give it to her? That's kind of weird. At least bring her like a new one. I'm just saying. But like, still, my bad.
Out of nowhere, she posted another tweet 2 minutes later saying, bottom line is, I'll smile at you, but it doesn't mean I fuck with you. And don't touch me and manhandle me when you don't even fucking know me. IYK. I'm too old to know what this means. Intentional.
I know you know. I know. Okay, I know you know. You know. Okay. You know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Well, like, I've never seen someone say it like that. You know.
No, yoink kick, double yoink kick. I honestly think I need to stand up for myself in the moment sometimes, and he didn't even know my fucking name to be touching me and kissing me on my face. Like, that is crazy. She said it herself over here. She needs to stand up for herself in moments, not tweet about it later shit talking him. Now, the guy also responded in a TikTok video giving more context about the situation and what exactly went down. And he gave his comments and he almost broke down because, his idol was shit talking him. And also, this is proof that homosexuals do not get away with anything. So this is another method.
That's cap. Okay, sometimes. Ever travel.
In case you're pretending to be homosexual to get into the girls' sleep nights, to shaka boom boom every single one of them, just know that if you get too touchy, it's gonna backfire.
Yeah.
Now, she's absolutely right. The way he handled her, grabbing her arm and pulling her in, giving her a kiss, hugging her tight, without even knowing her, she has every right.
That musty ass shirt with that's crazy though.
Right? If she spoke in person, told him in his face, I think the way she handled it is absolutely wrong.
Okay, true. Going on fucking Twitter and I do that musty ass shit.
Going and talking behind, his back. It's like For example, you're with your partner and she starts eating your ass and you don't like it.
Okay. How the hell does that?
You don't like it, but you don't say anything in person. You're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, keep going. I like it when you roll. Roller coaster on my jungle, all of that. Then you go, after it's all done, you go sit with your friends and you're like, I hate it so much. And it's and then she wants a kiss right afterwards. I had like 3 kebabs earlier. I don't want to kiss my own kebabs. She goes all the way in with her tongue, and I see my shit every morning. I eye contact it before I flush it down, and it feels like I'm kissing that every time she wants to kiss. I don't like it. Say it to her face. Say it, hey, no more. You ate my ass long enough, but I have to speak up and put a stop to this. Or if it's the beginning, like for me, when the first time she tried to go down the jungle, hey, this is a no-go zone. Why do you think it's so hairy? Because I'm not expecting any visitors. Gates are closed and I don't want any visitors. You're a queen. You're a beautiful woman. I don't want you to go down on my ass. I respect you too much to let you do that.
Okay. Loki, he's speaking like it's low-key like he's done it before. Okay, I'm not saying he hasn't. He probably most likely has, but like still. Well, whoa, that's too much information. TMI, bro.
Unagi, you gotta play with your words, brother. She has every right to be upset with the way she was handled and the way, he was treating her. But I think the way she handled it is just wrong. Going on social media and saying, I threw that musty ass shirt out. Disgusting. Don't touch me like that. Don't even kiss me, even though when, they were hugging, she even put her legs on him. Now, I'm sure she's gonna work on herself next time a guy wants to get too touchy-feely, guy who, he doesn't even know. Like, there was a first time meeting, she would, instead of a kiss, the guy goes for a kiss, she would handshake. It's best to make the moment awkward than feeling uncomfortable and with regrets later on. And I think what she should have done in this situation is just keep it to herself. Don't say anything. Next time she interacts with any fans, then she needs to stand up for herself.
Hi guys, I was just at a party and I got informed that Doja said some shit about me on Twitter. I just want to clear this up because it hurts, because I loved her. I watched her at Coachella. I've never claimed to be the biggest fan, but I really stand her and I think what her work is amazing. I just think it's crazy because she's the one at this event that was being so nice, and she pointed out my shirt and I said, and I like that. And then when I went outside and she was outside, I was like, girl, you'd be the perfect girl for my Pride collection. And she said, what do you mean, what Pride collection? I said, oh, I released this t-shirt, blah, blah, blah. I'd love to give you one. She said, I'd want one right now. And I said, oh, I could give this one to you. She said, no way, you're not going to give this to me. And that's when the video started, and she was being so sweet and amazing, and I thought that's what it was. And now, guys, she's on Twitter saying she threw that musty shirt.
The celebrities are not like this. Like, okay, what you think? Saw the camera and was acting nice. I don't think there's anything that she's a broke character. Not really. Someone. Someone.
Away. She's saying that.
No, personally, it's the only thing is because like, she can always watch it. Can always watch it, yeah. So
I didn't know her name, that I manhandled her, all this stuff. I understand, guys. If I was being like too nice or whatever, I will take full accountability. Yeah, I'm gay. I would never want to make her feel uncomfortable. So
what? So we heterosexuals like to make women uncomfortable? What if I just want to kiss her on the cheeks because I love her so much? Honestly, this is heterophobic. Is that a word?
I have only been saying the nicest things about her. She's the sweetest celebrity. She made me feel so seen. She said, Ami, I thought she was nice. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is for publicity or for whatever, guys, but I would have never wanted to make her uncomfortable. I would have never even filmed if she didn't say yes, guys. That video that we filmed was after everything, and I don't want to be that guy that comes on emotional or whatever, but I feel like I'm always the butt of the joke. Like, why am I the punching bag, bro? Like, literally, like, nothing.
Now, in my personal opinion, no one's the victim over here. She led him on, making him think that this whole thing is okay, even though she was uncomfortable. And it's not like he, grabbed her tatas, grabbed her, pancake. He didn't grab anything except her arm and just hugged her and, kissed her on the cheek. And for the ones who are saying, "So Kush, not okay. This guy, disgusting." Shut up, you donkey. First time when you watch the video, that's why, this is the reason why I showed you the first video without any context. You thought it was wholesome, didn't you? Then when she speaks up, now you're saying this? Don't let me come there and shut talk you. No one's the victim over here.
Then her liking my shirt, I offered it to give it to her. She doesn't have to keep it, she doesn't have to do whatever, but she was obviously down. Like,
threw that musty ass shirt away. Disgusting ass shirt.
and I understand she has to set her boundaries. She's a celebrity. I'm not. I will never understand that. So I value that and I get that. But for me, guys, I'm a normal ass person that's at a bar, meets Doja Cat. I just released my clothing drop for Pride, and I just offered to give her one, and she said, "Oh, I want one right now." So I had the size. I was like, "Here, take it." I apologize if I did anything wrong at all. But guys, I'm a human being too. And honestly, this just shows me, I guess, that maybe not everybody's who they show in person. I would have never said anything other than she's the sweetest girl ever. But
now, he handled the situation pretty well. His response was very good. If it was me, I would have said different type of words and sentences. For some context, I love Doja Cat. I actually have 20 of her songs in my library that I listen to. I heard from a friend of a friend that Cucumba is a 10 out of 10. Maybe I should have chose a different line, but like my favorite song of her is So High. It's good shit. I love it. But if, I meet her, we, hug, and then she goes and be like, "That disgusting guy who touched me, I need to stand up for myself because I don't even know this guy. And he touched me like that." I would have been like, "Shut up, you donkey. You led me on. You hugged me back. You could have easily just, pushed me away. Shut up me in my face." Maybe not the shut talk in the face, but, go for a handshake. Make it awkward for me. But I'll understand. I'll shake your hand as well. But you cannot go do this and talk behind my back.
I guess she went on a whole tweet rant about me. I never claimed to have it all laid out, to know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just at a bar, released a clothing drop. Doja was being very sweet to me. And also, guys, I know I didn't know her first name. I'm so sorry. I never claimed to be the biggest fan.
Now, I'm low-key a very big fan. I mean, I only have 20 of her songs in my, library, my playlist. But I don't even fucking know her name. I know her as Doja, and her last name Cat. I don't think and I bet you don't even know her full name, even though if you have like more songs of her in your playlist, like 30, you don't even know her name. Just like you don't know mine. My name is not Kush. That's my nickname. My name is completely something else. Maybe only a few of you know.
I just respect her a lot for her work. I've listened to her music so many times. I met her 4.5 years ago at the VMAs, and I was like gagged. And I thought 4.5 years later, the world worked for me. Like,
okay, it's just yapping way too much. Anyways, just want to share this with you. You take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.
All right. Yeah, bro. GG's, bro. Good game. Big dog.